Fortress, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Get it!
Once again, Irving. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
We certainly didn't have to wait long for some explosive plays, and this might just be the opening act because usually those explosive plays come through the air, not just on the ground.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, check.
And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And no, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Cougar Knights, Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
To the air on 3rd and long. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Herbert from the gun. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10 from the 43. Robinson on the inside give. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play, and that gives them 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing now, Herbert. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Brought in right side by McMillan. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake.
Brought in inside the 20. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ready, ready.
They give to Irving, left side. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Our score, 14-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Buccaneers with the ball and a chance to score.
Let's go.
Second down, looking for options. Makes the catch. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
Irving has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game in the first half. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10.
Captain. 5-9.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Second and 3 now.
Ray.
Herbert back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. It's a gain of 3. First down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll go play action. Absolutely fires this one right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Ready?
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
That's a great signature move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
7 Pirates, 70 Lions.
They're going for this. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
6 yards.
One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
1st and 10.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
33-yard line.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Got it, 7, hut, hut.
They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You've got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ready, ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That pass complete to McMillan. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our 1st half. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Run. 5-9. Set.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Escapes the defender. And he takes it down to the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Set. Let's go. Let's go. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Dragon. Let go.
They'll come out throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down.
On the 6. Tag. Hook.
He'll look to throw. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
This rookie quarterback's going to have to file that one away as a little bit of a reminder. You can't stare down your primary target. You can get away with it in high school, even in college, but not in this league as that ball gets batted away.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
19 yards.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. He's going to throw it again. Getting out to his left. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Falcons have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
It's sure been tough for this offense to really get into rhythm, to gain that momentum and confidence because turnovers have interrupted their progress. This is when you need your rookie to step up. Come on, man. Take charge. Put those mistakes behind you and go lead.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. This is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
15-yard line.
Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Flushed down out to his left. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Count. Ready.
Dropping back to throw. This is a heater going deep. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's complete. This is Egbuka. And he'll get it up to the 27. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jaime Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him.
Got it. Ready.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He's going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucks have the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on seconds. It's complete. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Falcons scoop it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They put a receiver in motion right. First and 10, Herbert. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Set. Go.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Go. Let's go, let's go. Hey, easy. We'll go 4 and go. Ready?
On 3rd down, Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Kappa. Let's go. Hey, Kappa.
They snap it to Herbert. Pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Atlanta.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it near the 8. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Herbert to throw once more. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Let's go. Home trips right. Let's go.
Herbert from the gun. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Set.
Running it after the penalty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Just everybody in the huddle on the sidelines. Sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
They could have gone for it for sure, Kate. I'm sure there's some folks on that sideline asking why they didn't go for a touchdown. But they took what they felt like was a guaranteed 3 points. But that miss is a stunning reminder. There is never a guarantee in the NFL.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Working on 1st down. Cut by the open man. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Street, 8, Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. And this one winds up incomplete. They took their shot at extending the series, but it's going to be a new possession when we resume play. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Lofts it deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third total score in this game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
36-yard
Here we
line.
go. Set. 65, 60.
Throwing it again here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Ready.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Forced out to his right. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go. Let's go.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll throw for it. Catch made left side by Abuka. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Ready? Bronco 80.
They're throwing it. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Xavier Watts picks it. 40. At the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
42. Buccaneers 7. Miami Fairbairn set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To throw, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say you can't play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
What's up?
They kick the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. On the move, headed right. Maybe a bit of big shot is hauled in. Finger inbounds. Oh, what a play! What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go Lion.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. That one connects. And he will not get to the end zone on our final play as the stop is made in time, and we're out of time in this game. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road.